In this video, I'm going to show you how to pull your motorcycle into a garage. Not just one motorcycle, but two of them. How to pack them in nice and safe so that you can store them when you're done after a long day of riding. So I'm going to be down in first gear to start. I already have my garage door open here lined up. And I just want to take my time. My feet are on the ground. I'm straddle walking. I'm just using that friction zone, not even really worried about the throttle. I can cover my front brake lever here because I know at some point I'm going to want to stop. If you get to an incline here and your clutch, your gear isn't getting you up it, you can use a little bit of throttle just to help you clear the lip and climb the hill. Same thing for steep streets out on the road. Now once you get into the garage, I know I want this bike positioned on the right hand side, so I can go ahead and maneuver my front wheel over here, turn my bars, and I can start to move the bike using that friction zone. Once I make a little bit of a movement, I can squeeze it back in to stop, so I can make very minor adjustments here and really take my time and get it snugged in here nice and tight. Once I get it pulled in here and I don't need my throttle anymore, I can go ahead and shut the bike down. I can continue to squeeze in the clutch so that I can move the bike freely while it's in gear. And once I get the front tire pushed up as far as I want it to be, then I can go ahead, put the side stand down and dismount and go ahead and turn the key off as well. Then I can double check, make sure I have good clearance on all sides and enough room to fit the other bike right here. If I'm satisfied with that, then this one's good to go. Otherwise, I could get back on it and make some more adjustments. Mount up here, get it fired up. This one hasn't run at all today, so it's a little cold. I got it in first gear now. Now I'm just pointing my nose where I want to go, right towards that white trash can in the back corner there. I'm in first gear. Now notice I'm just using my friction zone here. There's this little bit of a tiny bit of an incline. I can let that clutch out more, and not even using any throttle, the bike will climb up that little incline just using the power of the gear, right? Once I get clear of that, I can cover my brake, squeeze in my clutch to slow things down. Now just notice my left hand here, making little adjustments. I can creep this motorcycle in slowly, making sure I have clearance here, making sure I leave enough room for if I don't want to pull this one out, I can just get on that one and pull it out. So I don't want this one too tight, not too close to the wall. I don't want to run into this thing in front of me. So this is a pretty good spot. Go ahead and shut it down. Side stand down. Now it's very important to look as you're leaning it over. You're gonna obviously have the bike lean a little bit, so you want to make sure you're in a good spot that once it leans, you don't bash your mirror into the wall or chip some paint off the front of your bike here. So make sure you have enough clearance while it's standing, but also as it leans over. Then once the bike's in a good spot, make sure and take your key with you, and you're all set. Then you can come around here and double check the spacing you have with both bikes. Make sure you're happy with all that. Now that you've learned how to park your bikes in your garage and store them for the evening, make sure you check out this video next to learn what else you can do to help keep your bike safe, to make sure it doesn't get stolen, things like that.